Alright guys, so I hope you're doing fine as always. Today I'm making a video about this 3R short trade that I took on CODATTA or XNY. I did record my chart live when looking for this setup, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so now for the actual TA part of the video. I'm here on the XNY 4-hour chart. This coin was in the top gainers of the day on Bybit, so that's how it came on my radar. We see here we have strong moves up. So in general, I'm already interested in shorting or shorts, not a long. So first here on the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame, I'm looking if we have any vectors to the left of where we are currently, which we do not. So there's no more vectors left to the top side to be recovered. We see on the 1-hour chart as well, we have this red stopping volume candle right here. Long wicks, short body with a red vector candle. So this can indicate that we might be reversing. We saw the same thing here. So only strengthening the idea for the short. So we go to lower time frames. On the lower time frames, we already see the coin is starting to lose momentum. We have a pullback, strong vector up. So this is where the shorts got trapped. They're getting stopped out potentially. But from there it starts breaking down again. We have an EMA cross. We're starting to cross our 50 EMA, so we can just, by looking at the chart, say this coin is running out of steam. Had a strong and fast move up, but now it's starting to curve out. So only again strengthening the idea for a short. So I'm putting my short box already on the screen. Heading back to the bigger time frames to see for targets, stop loss, etc. So the first areas which are standing out, you can see these are all vector candles, but we also have these vector candles right here, which are grabbing my interest. Below this wick, which I will be indicating here. But then there's also the possibility that these highs start acting as support again. So we have to now decide, do we want to target these lows? Do we want to be above this level so we don't get support here again to bounce? Do we want anything below it? So we zoom in a little bit again on the lower time frames. First of all, stop loss. Initially, I wanted to have it above this EMA cross, which would give a nice 5R return if we target the lows. But then TP-wise, this vector candle right here was calling my name. It was standing out on the 5-minute time frame. It's also a big fair value gap, and really visually, if we look up, this is the vector candle which is standing out the most. This one got recovered already. We have a small one here, okay, but this is a big vector which is really standing out. So yes, first on the bigger time frames we wanted to look for a steeper move, but the more we zoomed in, the more this zone started speaking out to me. So I decide to at least have my TP there instead of here on the previous resistance, which could turn in support. If we go down to these levels, I'm quite confident we can go down more to fill this vector candle as well. So we have our TP figured out. I want my entry to be around current market price. I did enter this trade in a limit order, not a market order, so I did set it as a limit. Reason here, we started breaking this 50 EMA, we're losing steam. So I'm quite convinced we can start rolling over. So all I need here is just a tiny candle back up to fill the entry, to then go back down. Stop loss wise, I had to lower it a little bit because I wanted to go for the 3R at least, which I did right here. just checking the 1 minute time frame if there's anything standing out. I usually don't look at the 1 minute time frame because of the larger time frames for not giving that much trouble having a lower stop loss. Just looking on the 1 minute here, we see this tiny bit of red vector candle again, but we're still above that, so that's no issue. So then I decide to just do it like this, have a nice 3R setup. Again, on the 1 hour time frame as well, we can see again low, higher low. So we could potentially make another higher low. So that's one more reason why I didn't go for the sweep down below here. So we found a 3R setup. All we need is price to have a tiny candle up to fill and continue to move down. Stops is above my EMAs at the 3R. Admittedly, I would have most likely put it there if I found a bigger target or TP target, but because I think we're rolling over and because one of the entry confluences is that we're breaking this 50 EMA, I do believe it's fine to have my stop loss there, making it a nice round 3R trading setup. So that's everything to the setup. Now let's see how this played out. Now, what can we tell about this trade in hindsight? First of all, the screenshot of the trade, entry at 0.005092, 0.005092, TP at 0.004346, TP here at 0.004346, resulting into a 73% ROI on 5x leverage. So now what do we see here in hindsight? We see we made a tiny tap back up, giving us the entry, and from there it aggressively started pulling down again. Admittedly, yes, you could have entered this in a market order. I prefer the limit order here because it's not the biggest liquid coin, and with my position size I would get some slippage, which I didn't really want here. So we can see we crossed our 50 EMAs, the 5 and 13 also started crossing our EMA. We rejected nicely of our EMAs again, continuing down all the way into this vector candle. In hindsight, we can see right here, we did in fact go for this vector candle recovery. This one was standing out most, as we said in the analysis. This one was a lot smaller, but they eventually went for it, tapped in there and started consolidating, kinda ranging, doing whatever right here, but that's hindsight. We don't care about it. We got a nice 3R trading setup, which played out pretty quickly. Again, reasons for the trade, no vector candles to the right. No more vector candles to the right side, so no reason to go up more to recover. We do have our stopping volume, same as we saw here. So it could indicate we're going to reverse a little bit. Smaller time frames, we started losing momentum, we start curving out, we're crossing down our EMAs again. So we enter the short into our vector candle for a nice, quick and easy 3R trading setup. So that was everything to this trade. As always, if there are any more questions, please feel free to ask it in the comment section or on the Discord server, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See ya. Bye bye.